surprised if they didn't go take out this sensor station real quickly, and it looks like they are going to pay it a little bit of attention. And a veteran Cavort, nice. So now able to knock out opponents' engines, preventing them from retreating. Boggz moving his ships in, really not going to want to engage the... Not going to want to engage because he just doesn't have the numbers. The starbase looks like it has been upgraded, or not, because he's noting that he needs a little bit more dilithium, and they are going after. This is a base-killing fleet. It has Boggz moving in, trying to draw the fire away a little bit, but really here goes the starbase as they are just pounding it over and over. These metaphysics disruptors really taking out the shields. These Susas doing a good job of, with their torpedoes, providing a lot of damage to these structures. So a couple of a legion of a part of Boggs' fleet getting out of position, getting tagged, managing to get out of there. Actually, another one of Boggs' ships looking like it's out of position, and the Xerjel going to take advantage of that out of position, going to tag it with a couple of shots, nothing to really kill it. That guy really needs to... Wow, and so these Quebecs actually turning around and producing, focus firing a number of these ships. Those frigates not able to take that beam damage very well. Really, those Quebecs doing an awesome job. Looks like they have Disruptor researched, and they do, so going to really provide a lot of firepower onto some of these ships, more so than you might expect. Boggz coming up with a fleet of Cavorts, really kind of saving the day here, making this a very lossy attack for the right-hand team. Wow, and so you can see that the right-hand team losing a lot of ships, but looking to have moved out and over here into pressure Boggs' expansion. Xerjel looks like what he's going to end up doing is just waltz out and repair his cloaked off. And back up here, we can see that Stardust has managed to move in on this base. You can see the engines going down every now and again. That is the veteran and officer Cavorts special at work. Nice little thing to have. And there goes Boggs' expansion. So Boggz, with his fleet down at the bottom, defending his teammate, manages to get his expansion raided, and he's going to miss these dilithium miners. You can see here in the meantime that Stardust is moving away, looking not really to take on anymore, really not wanting to lose anything. You might call this very cautious play, but it is very much working in Stardust's favor. He is taking minimal losses, really not engaging anywhere that he doesn't have to. So at the moment, Drrr hanging around, has got a fleet of 4 Reigns, not going to be able to provide a lot of support. Stardust slowly reinforcing his fleet with some Susas and waiting for just waiting for some ships. Here goes Stardust's fleet are slowly engaging these Quebecs, coming in, trying to provide some firepower. Stardust slowly moving out, not wanting to engage. Those beams, those heavy disruptor beams, really providing a nice little counter to those Cavorts. I'm actually kind of surprised. These are a lower tech ship than those Cavorts, and they are going to end up taking out this one Cavort. They're going to get a kill if they can just get it off. These Cavorts are the same speed. This one guy able to just needs to get over there. Just a little bit of micro here, and this guy is going to be dead. Oh, so much, so close. Wow, Stardust managing not to lose anything. Going to double back around, provide a little extra fire. Going to shake those guys off, maybe get an extra kill with that veteran cavort ability. Vet cavorts showing their power. Nonetheless, these Quebecs are actually... I'm actually surprised at how effective they are to the cavorts. I thought these cavorts were nasty beasts, and they are. But this Quebec counter is proving to be quite effective against it, and is making Stardust really not want to engage because it'll just turn him into a lot of losses. So the left team a little bit down, but not completely out at the moment. Feeling a bit of pressure here, minding just what little left they have. The Klingons, Boggz with his Klingon fleet moving around, managing to still keep up his fleet, and is still dangerous. So Stardust, not wanting to engage with too much of his stuff, is without taking losses. Boggz, it could challenge this fleet. Xerjel down here, hanging out, looking to take out what little what he can get his hands on without engaging that starbase. He's got one of his frigates taking a lot of damage from that starbase. Now you can tell how updated it is, because those frigates are taking a lot of damage. You can see in the meantime that Stardust has managed to re-expand over into his natural. Once again, needing some extra resources. A cloak detect going off. Someone, it knows someone's there. Someone's getting decloaked. This, I would expect, is Boggz. And wow, there goes some cloaked ships needing to uncloak, and the Klingons are now at their throats again. These larger ships, these Vorchaws, are going to get eaten up by those Seuses, I would expect, as they take a lot of damage. Nonetheless, all these beam weapons are forcing away these other ships. Here you can see that the Klingons are pressuring the Klingons. Boggz moving in with these heavier ships. You can see that Boggz, even recognizing that he could have gotten taken out, it did look like Stardust had the superior numbers, especially with the Susas. Those torpedoes would have taken out these larger vessels much, much easier. The now moving in on the expansion, going to blow the miners away, causing them to cloak out, and going to lose those, giving the left-hand team a little bit of resources. At the same time, you can see that Boggz, at the same time, splitting up his fleet, taking a trio of cavorts, moving in, just keeping Xerjel kind of hemmed in. These guys playing a very nice conservative game. Again, hit and run, hit and run. While you might think that the left-hand team is really taking a lot of is really in the underdog at the moment, they are pushing to keeping whatever advantage they have as much as possible. And here we have a lone frigate all by its lonesome. Don't know what it's doing down there. These cavorts could take it. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a well, it looks to be a little bit like a cloak follow bug. It's possible that that's just inadvertently put on. So either that, or what it is doing is it could be just looking to be bait, which would be quite sneaky on Xerjel's part. You can see, at the meantime, Boggz is still managing to produce additional Vorchaw classes. These Vorchaws are upgraded now. They have these Polaron torpedoes, and that is quite deadly. We can see now that Stardust is on the move. And Boggz is looking to re-engage on